Hi guys, we get lots of questions asking us what machine is best for me, so I'm going to talk you through a couple of the machines that we have here from Sage, starting with the Barista Pro, which is the entry level on our range for the machines for home use, and then we're going to top out with the Oracle Touch, and I'm also going to explain then the dual boiler machine. So let's pull back here, and I'm just going to have a look at a couple of the differences between these machines. So as a beginner machine, this Barista Pro is a fantastic machine. They're around €700, maybe €800 in a stainless steel finish, and they have got a traditional portafilter handle basket. So it is grinder on top, it grinds the coffee, it doses the coffee into the portafilter basket. You lock it in and you can brew your espresso shot. There is some control over the programming here, and then you can steam milk here on the steam wand. Now, what I would say about this machine is that as a beginner entry-level machine, it's very good. It gives you some control over brewing your coffee, and in particular if you're using coffee that we roast, like our home blend, our Brazil Naturals, Honduras, Guatemala, any of the richer coffees on our profile, you'll have great fun with this machine. The drawback on this machine is that the portafilter is only 54 millimeters in diameter. Now, what does that mean? So let me show you the portafilter on the Oracle Touch, which is a 58. 58 is standard in the industry on professional machines, and 54 is a smaller basket. So what this means is that you will get less coffee into your basket. Now, why is less coffee a problem? Less coffee means that because you fit less coffee into the basket, as you move through the range of coffees and you start to explore different types of coffee roasts with different roasters, you'll need to be able to put more coffee into your basket, up to 19, maybe 20 grams. So for example, our current decaf is a 21 gram dose. Our current Brazil Fazenda Salto is a 19.5 gram dose. Or 19, and I think our Honduras might be 19.5. So you need to be able to pack more coffee in, grind it finer to get your extraction. So this will limit you in terms of what you can put into your machine and what extractions you can actually get. So that's the one drawback with this machine. It's a great starter machine, but it does have some limitations, and that's what you would expect at that level. Now, the other thing about this machine is that it's what we call a single boiler machine. And the other two machines I'm going to show you are, in fact, double boilers. This means that there are two heating elements in all of the other two machines, and there's only one heating element in this. And what the heating element does is the heating element heats the water for espresso, and then it takes that water and it heats it up more hot to create and generate steam. But this takes time. So there's a heat exchange mechanism in here that's a lot slower. So if you're making espresso and making latte art or texturing milk for latte art, there's a time delay. It can take 2 to 3 minutes to get your milk textured here on this after you make your espresso, because you've got to get the temperature back up. And as you heat your coffee, as you heat your water to draw your espresso down, the coffee temperature actually drops slightly, the water temperature slightly drops, and then you've got to get it back from 90 up to over 100 in order to generate steam, and that takes time. Now, if you're a beginner and you drink lots of Americanos and latte art is not something that you're going to be playing with, this is the perfect machine for you. You've got enough control here in the basket to be able to change your dose, change your extraction settings here, program it, change your grind size, change your grind amount that goes into the basket, so you have a little bit of control and you can play. But after a year or two, you might want to upgrade. Once you get deeper and deeper into coffee. So as a beginner machine, this is a great machine, easy to use, very light and durable. So you just pick them up, throw them onto your kitchen counter, plug and play. Great machine. Let's move on then to the Oracle Touch, top of the range. Fully programmable machine with a touchscreen display, and as I said, 58mm baskets. So this is really important. The full range of our coffees you can use on this machine, and the basket takes, and you can program it to up to 22 grams. So great machine. So the big advantage on the dual boiler, on this Oracle Touch, is that it can be completely automated. So you can select your coffee that you want to brew, like a flat white. It will grind the coffee, put the coffee into the portafilter for you here at the right setting, lock it in, do your extraction. You can put your milk jug under the steam arm, press go, and it will steam the milk automatically for you. There's no work involved. Now that's super convenient. It's a super convenient machine, and it's also got 2 boilers, which means you can brew espresso and do milk more or less simultaneously. So you can brew your espresso shot and straight away do your milk, and there's no delay or loss in time. The price difference, obviously, from 800s up to 2.5 grand is considerable. So while this is a super machine and it's super convenient, it is on the upper end of the scale for Sage machines, but it does have all the bells and whistles, and it's a fantastic piece of kit. You can brew loads of different coffees at different grams and different brew ratios, loads of programming, and automatic steam wand to get your milk temperature absolutely perfect. So it's an absolute workhorse. Love this machine. So now I want to tell you about the Sage dual boiler. This is a great machine, and it's exclusive to us here at when we're coffee roasters. You can't get this in the likes of a Harvey Norman's. So what's great fun about this machine is that it has got its dual boiler, so it's got 2 elements inside for heating up, but you've also got the grinder to play with, and that means you can have a load of different coffees, load of different choices in terms of grind size and options, and how much coffee you put into your basket. So it does have a 58mm basket. I'm out of breath because I'm going through all these machines, but anyway. It has a 58mm basket. You've got the grinder to change all your programming. You've got dual boiler functionality in here. This machine is about €1,100. The grinder is €250. I think maybe 1,200 in stainless steel. You get the 2 for €1,400. It's a fantastic deal when you look at the convenience of this, but the price. But this one is much more fun. Much more fun. You can swap out your coffees easily, change your grind. Dual boiler, so I would be going for this. I think this is a fantastic recommendation, and for someone at home who is into coffee, and maybe you might have bought like a beginner machine a couple of years ago, and now you're thinking, I want to explore coffees more, or you're more into your flavors than you were into taste of coffee. So now the opportunity to play with something like a dual boiler with a separate grinder, this is a fantastic option. So I'd be backing this one as, out of all of them, my favorite.